Welcome to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to talk about that one thing without which we can't exist. Wherever we go, it is always there with us. It is always as full of liveliness. Its existence itself brings life to every flora and fauna on this planet. It is a magic wand which can transform death into life. Can you guess it? Yes, it is soil, and today we are going to talk about it, and also how to save it to avoid an emergency situation.
Oh wait, what? Did you say soil? Everyone knows about soil, and what is this save soil? Why only now? Is this really important? When there are so many other environmental problems which are of top priority, when did soil become so important? I think this is another kind of time waste campaign to increase your YouTube popularity.
What can I say? Even I too felt the same when I first heard about this campaign. Now just focus on the video for the next few minutes.
Okay, I will focus for the next few minutes, go on.
So first of all, let's understand what is soil. According to Wikipedia, soil is a mixture of organic matter, consisting of three primary parts: small plant residues and small living soil organisms, decomposing organic matter, and already decomposed organic matter by soil microorganisms. In simple terms, soil consists of living and dead things in various states of decomposition, such as plant materials and microbes. Also, a single gram of soil contains as many as 50,000 species. That is, 1 teaspoon of soil contains more microorganisms than there are people on Earth.
Oh, is it? I'm not completely aware of what soil contains. Now I got it.
Yes, most people are not aware of it. There is so much more info on soil. Soil is called soil only if sand contains at least 3% organic content. The organic content in the soil is reduced due to agriculture, deforestation, killing farm animals, and other factors that have degraded and eroded topsoil at alarming rates, which is leading us to an emergency situation.
How are agriculture and killing farm animals reducing soil quality, and is this really an emergency?
Simple, agriculture crops are using organic content, but who is putting back new organic content? And approximately 200 million animals are slaughtered every day. Among them, most of them are farm animals. Killing these animals reduces the animal waste, which is the organic content for the soil. Unless it is covered by either vegetation or animal waste, which are the main sources of organic content, soil cannot be revived. Life process between soil, trees, and animals is always cyclic. The stats say 52% of the agricultural soil is already degraded, which means the life cycle is broken in many places, and this leads to an emergency situation.
Oh my God, now I can feel the emergency. Thinking about the future with such human population and the kind of food we are eating is very scary.
Yes, 87% of life on Earth depends on the soil, and 2 billion people are already suffering from nutritional deficiencies. If the soil is not revived and the same situation of soil degradation continues, by around 2045, we will have 40% less food for 9.2 billion people. The emergency situation will occur due to various reasons. They are: food crisis is very obvious. If there is no soil, crops like rice, wheat, maize, etc. cannot grow, so there will be a direct reduction in food. 95% of our food comes from precious topsoil. Also, water scarcity. The water stored in soil represents about 65% of fresh water, so no soil, no water. Loss of biodiversity. 87% of life on Earth depends on soil. Because there will be no soil, there will be no food. Many plant and animal species will become extinct. Loss of livelihood. Many farmers unable to do agriculture due to degraded soil will lose their livelihood. Finally, conflict and migration. People will fight for food, and then migrate to different places in search for food and livelihood.
So then what is the solution?
The solution is not just people involved, but for governments across the world to involve too, by setting up strong policies. Only then the solution really works. Let me explain in detail. The main focus is to bring back at least 3 to 6% organic content in the soil. By bringing the land under shade from vegetation, and enriching the soil through plant litter and animal waste. Let me repeat again, by bringing the land under shade from vegetation, and enriching the soil through plant litter and animal waste. This is the only way that can save life on Earth. We will be able to bring back the life cycle process again.
Interesting. The solution is sensible and solid. Only when laws and acts come from the governments, the solution will work faster and much more efficient.
Yes, soil health needs supportive policies in every nation. Policies need people's support, and the governments of all 192 Union nations' citizens seek to show that they want policies to revitalize soil and ecology. People's support needs awareness. Finally, the action: take this message to 3.5 billion people, which is 60% of the world's electorate. So, as part of spreading awareness, spiritual guru, Sadhguru Jaggi Vasudev is doing a 100-day motorcycle journey from the United Kingdom to India, covering 26 countries, which is about 30,000 kilometers. We need to like and share his social media messages, especially his Twitter messages regularly to have a maximum impact across the world.
Definitely, I'm going to spread this message to as many people as possible, especially because the Save Soil campaign is more sensible and the solution comes from the roots in the form of government policies. Thank you for explaining the details. As you said, everything makes sense.
No mention. Let us spread this message to the world.